It's Madden NFL 24, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the
final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So out comes field. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Big yardage that time for Washington. 43 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Miles Sanders with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. From a couple yards deep, yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's
Find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now Goff. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 45 and a yard. for the Sanders. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Ayuk goes in motion. Now Goff going to fake the jet sweep and the handoff and look to throw. Now quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They go back to the ground with Sanders, and he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first. From the red zone now, Goff. Left side here to Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Here's Goff. And once again, this is Sanders. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. 3rd and 3. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Commanders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he's got room. A beautiful fake. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Tua. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Here's Tua. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 9. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. On 2nd down, Tua. As they've got it, touchdown, Eagles! His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. This offense returns to the field, and the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
To throw on second down is gone. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The offense on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he will be very close to a first down. I see the close fist of the referee. And that means 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here. So for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To his throw here, taken in by Knox. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Tua now on first down. And that is incomplete. The Eagles at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic change in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
Tua now on first down. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. Tua going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Tua setting up shop to throw again. That is caught. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there. And they could touchdown.
26 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns, PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. Taking an extra point. 10-14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Washington offense set to take over. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
That stop made by Jack Campbell. Here's a 2nd and 8. Goff now to throw. He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Gone. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing again is gone. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Goff. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And the Commanders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down, so now...
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Miles Sanders on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Washington has taken the lead. Now the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you hit a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Tua sets up to pass it, finding Knox there, complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no 1st down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Pulled in at the 24. This offense returns to the field, and the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we get a look at him. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. 2nd and 5. To throw is Goff. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You've always been very good about checking on men. That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him.
Yes, the other ball coming his way.
So they thought they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 50, it's Goff. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's Goff. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory there at first stop. Off throwing again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Goff. Looking middle, and that's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. He'll get that underneath ETN. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Tua. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Straight ahead, ETN. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And they'll go again with ETN. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's...
He lost the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Back to the air, Goff on second down. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 62 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Goff on first down. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's Goff. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing ball to work out. Quarterbacks understand the defense, deliver accurate ball receivers to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along this line, something was off with that one.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that's down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Still going. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Tua, fast pass outside complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. ETN up the middle. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Knox. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Eagles! His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here is Washington now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 6 to go. And they're not going to get to the line. So welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Goff. His throw incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing again is gone. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, this drive is a perfect 2 of 2 in 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Now Goff. To the sideline and incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes up the right sideline. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, Tua. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And the red zone precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, Going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Flush to his right. Oh, nice move. Yeah, boy, some elusive maneuvering there, but they still get him down a couple yards short of the first. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And this is caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Eagles go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's gone. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. On 1st down, it's gone. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 2nd down and a yard. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Gone. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now a quick slant as the throw is complete.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now gone. Wide open receiver complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Sanders will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. Once again with Sanders. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Now Tua. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Here's first down. Here's Tua. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Clock under 30 seconds now. Here's second down. Tua. That is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. One final try for Tagovailoa. And he is across it. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've